Alright, here I am with the Roland V-Stage keyboard. This is a fantastic keyboard. In my impression so far, we wanted a keyboard that is good on a performance type of setting with a good stage presence and easy to use by multiple people. And this keyboard definitely foots the bill, and it's amazing in terms of its sound quality and ease of use so far. So let's turn this thing on first. There we go, and fires it up. Master volume, of course, is over here on the left-hand side. And what you need to know to operate this keyboard basically is that it is controlled by different sound engines. There is a synthesizer over in this area, sound engine, then there's electric piano sound engine over here. There's acoustic pianos that are controlled through this bank, and over here we have organ sounds. And each of them are different sound engines that can be turned on one at a time or can be overlaid on top of each other to combine them. So if you're looking at selecting a sound, basically the first thing you do is pick what group you want to get a sound in. So in this case, what I'm looking for is the electric piano. So it's already turned on. If I turn it back on there just to illustrate that, then that sound engine engages and you can see there's great sounds. I can change the level of this sound engine right here, turn it up or down, and to select a sound I just push the tone select button. And then all the tones come up in the screen here, and I can just turn the knob and go through the different tones and get different sounds, of course. You can see I've got a tremolo effect, so if I don't like that, I can just switch that bank off. There you go, switch to Dyno EP if I need to. Again, turn off the tremolo if I need to. Maybe I'm accompanying somebody, and so what I would want to do is turn this off, turn on the synthesizer, and the synthesizer is unique in that it has two banks on it. There's A and B, and they're separate sounds. So I'm on A, and I can click the tone select button and then go through. There's strings, pad, lead, bass, keys, and others. So I can go through all of these. Here's a soft pad. Again, there's some great sounds here for this. If I want to turn that off, and then switch to bank B, I can turn that on, and again select what sounds I want for that bank. Bright pop strings. So lots of different options here. If I want to turn that off, it's got great acoustic piano sounds on this. There's semi-weighted keys, so it's more of an organ type of feel, but somewhere between a keyboard and weighted keys and full synth, but the piano sounds are pretty good. This is a deep concert. I can again select the different sounds I want. We go here. Anyway, surprisingly good sounds for that. Again, if I want to add in, might be common to maybe add in strings on that. There you go, great sound, great sound quality. I'm super impressed at how easy this is to use. And the organs, lastly, are really great on this thing. I've got an organ selected here. If I click the tone select, I can pick which organ I want. I've got a control over the Leslie right there. Anyway, it's got great sounds. You can adjust, all the different organ sounds you can adjust here. Great sounds on this keyboard. So far I'm super impressed with this thing. It's got the quality of sounds on it are excellent. It's super easy to use. And lastly, what you can do for very quick setting up of the keyboard is the entire setup of the keyboard and all the sounds I have selected, what I have turned on and off in terms of sound engines, is called a scene in this keyboard. So if I like how I've got it set, and I like all the sounds that I've got on it, what I can do is just record that and write it to a scene. So how I would do that is just click write, super easy, and then there's 512 different settings, but I can just keep going down them here, and I can pick one of these, and let's just say I want to go to this one, AA8, and click write. I can change the name if I want, write it to that scene. So I put it A8, which is this button here. So if I click this button, let's just say I have a different setup. As soon as I click AA8, it just resets the whole keyboard to that scene. And I can even get as far as chaining scenes together for a group of songs. But if you just have a few scenes programmed, even that's usually fantastic for just selecting a few scenes and clicking them between songs, and you instantly reset the keyboard to a whole new setting. And then from there on, it's easier just to turn on and off the different sound engines and go ahead like that in the performance. So great setup. My commendations to Roland on, I think, really sticking the landing on this keyboard. It's excellent and very impressed so far.